Main reason I made the film is to sort out all the misinformation and confusion around dog meat in Korea so that Koreans can begin to have a conversation about how dog meat fits into contemporary Korean society. You know, the goal was releasing it on YouTube for free. I wanted as many Koreans as possible to see this film focused. And then around the world, I'd also like to get a good audience because I think there's a lot of misunderstanding. I think one of the things that there's lack of clarity, I would say, from a government point of view, are the laws around dog meat and dog slaughtering, and now also specifically dog slaughtering by electrocution. So these things, you know, have come to the light, but I think the effect of the film on the people so far, what they have commented on, is that the film felt very fair and unbiased and informative, particularly about the dog meat farmers, which I think the people in Korea know very little about. And I think the other thing is that it was surprising to find out that many of these dog farms, with over 10,000 dog farms in Korea, are run by people who are living in poverty and have no way to change their business and find a new way to make money. Well, it was the purpose of photographing the electrocution was to show either that the Dog Meat Association is correct, that this is an instant, painless form of slaughter, or what we find out in the film is the dog is actually electrocuted for 45 consecutive seconds. I only showed you a brief, I think 10 seconds, maybe the beginning, not even. And then I went to a card that said 35 seconds later. And those were the decisions I had to make in editing. How much do I show? In the first version, I showed the whole thing, but I found that to be too disturbing. And I didn't know what I was trying to say as the question you've asked me. And what I was trying to say was, this is not a humane form of slaughter. This is inhumane. No animal should be treated like this. It's obviously not painless. People go on YouTube. There are many films that are anti-beef, anti-pork, you know, so saying that there is no films about this, there are plenty of films about this. Dogs are very different. Dogs live in our homes with us. Dogs have the capability to live in our homes with us, be companions, give love, work with us, work alongside us. No cow or chicken or pig has the capacity to do that. Let's be honest. Dogs are special. They've evolved into a special place in our lives. And right now, the whole foundation of the dog meat industry pivots on the lie that meat dogs are different. And they're not. They're exactly the same. You hear Hunter Kang in my movie. Who knows more about dogs than Hunter? He tells you they're all the same. Well, it begins with the Korean people making a decision about whether or not dog meat has a future inside of Korea. That's the first step that needs to be taken. Once that's determined, then it's going to take a lot of discussion and planning, and it's going to take a number of years to reduce the dog population, to create funding and infrastructure for dog farmers to change their business, and to provide for, it's tough when I say it, literally millions of dogs that are in the pipeline of the dog meat industry right now as we speak. It's going to take a lot of discussion and a lot of planning, is all I can say. It's not simple. No matter what, this is not something, we're not just closing dog farms overnight. It's not going to happen that way. It needs to have very thoughtful and deliberate conversation about how to go about this. I would like to meet BTS, and I want to thank them in person for being on the Friends Reunion special and being an important part of that special, introducing friends around the world, how different countries see friends. And to thank them, I'm going to be bringing with me autograph scripts from the entire cast for each one of them, that I hope to see them and present to them in person.